they cut the sphere open. They cut the big sphere open. We could see inside with the magnifying. And then what happened is Bob Greenyer, who is, he runs a YouTube channel. I'm going to link it below. The Fleischmann Memorial Project, Martin Fleischmann Memorial Project. My gosh, Jahannah, talk, I'm just so excited. So he was able to, Malcolm Bendall gave full permission to fully experiment and scan and have a look at exactly what this crystal substance was. Let's really look under the microscope at what this pummeling sort of, what's happening inside this machine. Gave Bob all the permission, literally shipped Bob samples of the original sphere. Bob went and put it under an SEM, which stands for Scanning Electron Microscope. So you can see stuff at like, I think it's like times 400 or like 400 million, or it's very, very, very high tech camera. And what he found was incredibly exciting. I'm just going to say here that this is a very, very minimal 101 description of what he found. If you want a more in-depth scientific explanation for what happened, make sure you go and follow the evidence. So Bob has found, after putting it through the SEM machine, Bob found and could locate a lot of very cool substances that literally prove that there is a chemical transmutation taking place inside the thunderstorm generator with ball lightning, because the chemicals that he found in the shapes that they are with the spheres and the crystals, and it all lines up with previous scientific documentation about ball lightning experiments, and it's proof of what's going on inside. I'm going to put up some slides so you can see the amazing photography of what's going on inside this thunderstorm generator. It literally cannot be just water and bubbles, you know, blowing around and cooling that's not what is happening here. Categorically, that is not what's happening here. So people, if you were sort of on the fence, if you were a little bit skeptical about what was going on, this is really, really irrefutable evidence of transmutation of elements and chemicals going on. There is a big scientific reaction happening in here, and can't be denied at this point. The stainless steel sphere, the inside and the outside of the double sphere, there's a sphere within a sphere, remember? They did a little calculation of just how many holes are there in the surface, how many little pummels. This is where the ball lightning and the plasmoid has struck the inside of each of the spheres. And they calculate conservatively at about 4 quadrillion, 650 million or billion. Probably billion, of those intersection sites of where the ball lightning has struck. That is a heck of a lot of ball lightning going on in one little sphere. Iron and oxygen spheres with a little bit of carbon. Iron, calcium and sulfur. So what does this mean? This basically points to the evidence of the magnetic core of the plasmoid. I think because the plasmoids are literally imploding, and they're doing this toroidal moment and causing this reaction, sucking matter from one side, exploding it out in the other, and you're left with these sort of like spherical, mini little balls, which was the core of the plasmoid, has now been sort of thrown away.